Hey there, Internet! Imagine that! We are right back where we left off. Why? Because, well, that was literally about 30 seconds ago for me. I responded to a text, and then I kept going. So, today, we are going to finish the Forest Temple. Has one of my favorite bosses, I think, ever. Oh no, look at that! Is she crying? That's really sad! I just realized that she's crying about her sisters because I've killed all of them. I've played this like 14 times and never realized it before. Wow. Now I feel like really cruel. But now I feel less cruel because she's all like, look at me, okay, I gotta watch them and one of them's gonna spin. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. Oh, I don't remember. Maybe I have to shoot them with a bow. I don't honestly remember what I have to do. There we go. That's what I gotta do. Shoot them with the bow. But anyway, you see one of them spins, and then I target her, and then I win. It's that one. Yay! I'm Diviner! The problem is, like, I imagine the first time I played this game, I had no idea what I was supposed to do. But now it's just like, whatever. I clearly remember everything about everything. That's not true. That sounded really arrogant. I didn't mean that. I mean, I remember everything about everything in this game. Except even that's not true, because honestly, if I went to go get the Ganon sword, which, spoiler alert, I probably will do at some point, I think this is the wrong one. Yep, it's that one. Nope, it's that one. There we go. Perfect, and I landed on top of the dungeon, or on top of the elevator. Which means, yay! Raise them up, raise them up. I always like to do things like that. You know how I mentioned a little bit ago, and by a little bit, I mean like 2 episodes, 3 episodes, I like to stand on top of chests. I just, in general, like to end up on top of things I'm not supposed to end up on top of. Don't take that in any way, shape, or form other than simply a fact, okay? That I realize that could have some strange connotations, but that's not how I meant it, and that's not how you should take it. The end. Now comes one of the possibly most annoying things, because it's just push the thing around and figure out where everything is. Which is kind of annoying because you forget which rooms you've gone in and such. And there's also like a Skulltula hidden. See, you just heard it, or I just heard it. I'm assuming you just heard it because I've realized that the audio on the, not in there. The audio on the recording's way louder than the audio through my headphones. And like I've said about 4 times, I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. I don't know why I repeat myself so much. Probably because I have to talk for the entirety, or I feel like I have to talk. Most of you probably get annoyed that I do talk for the entirety, except the last Minecraft episode I mentioned that, and then one of you in the comments said you don't get annoyed. I'm too self-referential. Anyway, I talk a lot, and so I run out of things to talk about, and so I repeat the things I talk about ad nauseum / ad infinitum / AdSense. Google, that's what pays me. Look. Woo. You destroyed the God's Skulltula, use that token preview, you destroyed it! Are my voices annoying? I mean, obviously they're annoying inherently, the voices themselves, but do you get annoyed by me doing the voices? Because honestly, I find it fairly entertaining, and I hope you guys do. So yeah, just let me know down in the commentaries section. That's a stupid thing for you to let me know. I don't care. Just say anything down in the commentaries section. Pick a random word, a few random words maybe, shove them all together, make a random sentence. Put that down in the description. That's what I want to hear. So yeah, okay. Now this... Speaking of Poe, last episode, this is one of the most definitively Poe-ish parts of any game I've ever played. So you're like, there's some creepy paintings, they're all the same. Look, Triforces, Triforce I, Triforces. Shh. What? What am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh, it's Ganon, and he's on a horse. Where did he come from? How is that possible? He's gonna kill me, and this is only the first dungeon as an adult. But then he's all like, rips off his face, and he's a weird... I've always thought he looked like a donkey. Evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon. Technically, it should be Phantom Ganondorf, but I'm not gonna focus on that. Also, I wish I could pause it for you, but I'm pointing at my screen. Right above the menu, you can see the Ganondorf character model. One of my favorite things is that, like, the pictures are very clearly just straight, flat, 2D things. And then Ganondorf, oh, where is he, where is he, where is he? Dang it! Okay, so the way this works is he rides out of paintings. He rides out of 2 of them, and 1 of them is fake. Right. Nope, left. No! Dang it! Okay. I'm bad at this. Okay. No! Come on! Oh, you have to shoot him when he's riding out. And normally I do way better than this. I might actually die, which would be really awkward, seeing as how last episode I talked about the challenge not to die. No! You have got to be kidding me. I gotta get my act together. I only have to do it like 2 or maybe 3 times because I can just wail on him with damage. Come on, come on. Give me an easy one. That is not an easy one. Man, oh man! Oh, that's weird. They both rode into the same picture. Alright, where's the other one? There we go! Okay, got him once. If I can get him off his stupid horse, it won't be that hard. Up here. Huh! Dang it! Okay. Oh, I just realized that there's Hylian around his the middle of the room. I wonder if I can read it. There we go. Got it. Also, hold on. Look. He's literally just like riding up the painting. That's really funny, but kind of clever workaround. They just like flattened his character model and shrunk it. And okay, this is this one. Ah, so close. Okay, I can do this. They're doing that thing again, where they're writing out the same picture. I was not expecting this boss. Okay, thank you. Good one. Good one. Left. Okay, now begins Dead Man's Volley, the best mechanic ever introduced. Okay, thought I could hit him more than once. It's basically not a fight with Ganon if you don't have to play a game of Dead Man's Volley. AKA what I like to call it. Yeah, that's why it's called Dead Man's. What I like to call Energy Ball Tennis, or what I think I called it like Evil Ping Pong when I was a kid or something. But I don't know if it's only no, even in the old like 2D Zelda games, I think starting with A Link to the Past probably, you had to do this whole hit the energy balls back at him. And actually, I guess this isn't Dead Man's Volley. This is just kind of Dead Man's Ricochet. And oh, there we go. Yeah, he starts hitting it back, and it gets faster and faster and faster. Dang it! Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. The problem is the camera angle's really hard. Okay, I'm far enough away. There we go. Come on, this should do it. Nope. There we go. Oh. Yeah, he's really like a weird skeleton with horns. Basically, he's a demon. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. I don't remember what Ganondorf's voice sounded like. But you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the world between dimensions. Melting fire. Whew. That boss fight. I think that the moment I realized that Ocarina of Time was a phenomenal game was when I played that boss fight. Because holy cow, that was revolutionary. And then there's a later one with Volvagia, Fire Temple, next dungeon. Holy cow, is that good. And by is that good, that's rhetorical. It is good. It is really, really good. And you should play it. Oh, forgot about Chamber of the Sages. I was getting a little worried that this episode was going to be kind of short. It will still probably be kind of short. But, I mean, you know, deal with it. Look at that! It's Saria! Thank you! Because of you, I can awaken as a sage. I do remember her voice. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I am still little tiny. I always believed that you would come because I know you. No. No. No, Charlie! You don't have to explain it to me. We're going to Candy Mountain! Because it is a destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. Why is that destiny? That is stupid. I will stay here as a forest agent and help you. Now please take this medallion. I think it's kind of funny that they're like wax seals that fall out of the sky. Because I really think that's what they're supposed to be. Or at least it's what they look like. Well, those don't, but the things on the ground, those totally look like wax stamped seal things. And I don't mean like art seals. I mean like when you seal a letter. You received a force medallion, Terry. Awakens at stage, now it's about yours! Woo! Saria will always be your friend. Is she speaking in third person, or is that like someone else talking to me? I'm confused. Hey look, it's the Deku Tree! And what is that? I wonder what that shrubbery could be. Wait for it! Pop! Wait. Pop! Wait. Pop! There we go! Ah! You didn't fly that far, dude. And why did you fall over in the first place? You shouldn't have been that scared. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. He's so cute. Hi, have you seen your old friend? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. Yay! You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have guessed, not a stupid Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally reveal the secret to you. Yay. Look at his smile. He's so cute. Oh, backstory. I didn't remember there was backstory. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. I mean, he is telling the story. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy, the mother was badly injured, all just as the time from Deku Tree, the guy spirit of the forest. Deku Tree consented that it was our destiny was would affect the entire world, so they took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised in Kokiri in the forest. And now finally, the day of destiny has come. You know, cutscene wasn't really necessary because all it did was show fire. You are Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. Wow, and now you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. You must leave the forest. That's right, you must save the land of the forest, Hyrule. Now, John, you break the curses on all the temples and return peace to the forest, Hyrule. Okay. So, that was fun, Internet. That texture doesn't look quite right, but that's okay. I'm increasingly impressed with the textures in video games as I have started taking computer modeling. Textures are pretty difficult. So yeah, props to you, Nintendo. Although I will say, I watched a video about Crash Bandicoot yesterday, and I will say that the PlayStation 1 had massively superior graphics to the N64. Listen, there dark cloud over Death Mountain. There's something strange about it. I agree, there is something strange about it. But before we go to Death Mountain, there is a task we must first take. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. We're gonna try this from the beginning. Before we approach Death Mountain, there's a task we must first take upon ourselves. We're going to take this task on our shelves, by the way. No, just kidding, silly. We're going to get a horse, and we're going to ride to the Temple of Time, and we are going to get the Prelude of Light, because that is something that I often forget to do. Forget that you even can do it. Wow, you're running into a tree repeatedly. And it makes later parts of this game significantly earlier, especially when you get around to the time of, like, I want to say, I guess the Shadow Temple is the first time you really need it. When you're doing, but the Spirit Temple especially, you have to do parts of the dungeons and do things back and forth as a child and as an adult, which is cool and all, but if you don't have the Prelude of Light, you have to walk all the way to the Temple of Time. And believe you me, that gets annoying. That's not what no, that's also not what I wanted to do. I want you to stop moving so I can get off. So we're going to go into the Prelude of Light and get the song that lets us warp here, and then we will be done. We're gonna get the Prelude of Light. Hey, looking at the zombies, they're called re-deads, and I don't want to have a fight. So I'm running straight past in the wrong direction, cause I can't remember which way to go. Heading to the temple, something that rhymes with direction, and that's the way it goes. Hey, I rhymed go with go, didn't I? I also didn't rhyme anything with direction. Or correction. I don't remember which word I was trying to rhyme with. It doesn't matter. Look at all the sacred stones. They're standing on the pedestal. I wish that I could climb up there and stand up there with you. But if I go like this and this, I can't cheat out the system. And now I'm standing next to you. The end. Shout out to songs that don't resolve. It's that weird boy. Who could he possibly be? Why is he still standing in the same place I left him? You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over a mountain, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal. That doesn't make any sense if you think about the mechanics of the game. I could explain it, but I don't feel like it. I'll do it later. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. Basically, it doesn't make sense because the reason you travel forward in time is your soul gets held in place for 7 years, so basically you're in stasis. Stasis doesn't work backwards. Anyway, moving on. The time will come when you will have to return there quickly. The song to return you to the Temple of Time. The Prelude of Light. Spoiler, I already told you I was going to learn that. It's one of my favorite songs. It's just really, I don't know, it's really good. Koji Kondo, composer for Zelda, my hero. Ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Ba-da, do-do-do-do. Boo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo. I like Link's earrings. Pretty cool. Also, if he was in stasis essentially for 7 years, how did he get new clothes? And how did he get his ears pierced? Just several questions I have. You have learned the Prelude of Light. You have learned the Prelude of Light! As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Johnny, we shall meet again. 3, 2, 1, poof! Yeah, once again, Deku Seed's not all that useful. And by Deku Seeds, I mean Deku Nuts. Alright, Internet. Thanks again for watching episode, I don't know, probably 17 of this. Until next time, be very careful when fighting bad guys who fly in and out of paintings because they're tricky and they'll send 2 copies but only one is real and can be hurt. And check out the rest of the series. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any. Spin a jack. Deuces.